This video will take you to the next level in terms of shooting in NBA 2K25. But first, I want you to take a look at these two clips and assess which is the more open shot. So in clip number 1, this defender with 98 perimeter defense leaps across from me from the left to the right, while this other defender jumps at me from way far out, giving you visually a contest with too much space. But take a look at these clips side by side and you decide for yourself which one is open and which one is contested. Take your time. Alright, so clip number 1 is actually a wide open shot. Yes, that shot is wide open. And while clip number 2 is still considered a light contest, it still registers as a moderate contest. And when compared with clip number 1, it's a little bit unbelievable, right? And you might think the contest system is broken. And if you're thinking that, you're questioning the wrong thing. 1 minute left, down by 2, center gives me a wide outlet pass, and that defender will be close enough to contest that shot. So why did I take that shot? It's because you're more open than you think, and it is absolutely costing you easy buckets. Once you realize that these are the shots that you should absolutely be taking, it will unlock your game and take you to the next level, giving you opportunities to score easy buckets, way easier than you initially thought, and take your offense to that next level. Understanding space in the contest system will take your game to that next level. And let's go back to clip number 1 to understand why I took this shot and it ended up being wide open. So my decision to shoot actually happens way before I catch the ball. It's here I assess the space between number 5 and myself. From here, my hand is in a catch position. I already know that I'm pulling down on the right stick, and this little dip, this minimal dip from the catch tells you that I was already pushing down on the right stick way before I caught it. Now visually, this looks like a contest. In reality, it does not. The defender is jumping at me from my left side across my body to the right side, not putting his hand in a position to properly contest the shot because it is not in front of the ball. As a result, by 2K's contest system, that is considered an open or wide open shot. Now let's compare it to clip number 2. So at this point, I already knew that that space between me and my defender, I'm taking that shot 10 out of 10 times. Again, I'm pulling down on the right stick already. What you'll see after this catch is that there is relatively no dip. So I immediately go into my shot motion. But why is this a moderate contest? Take a look at the hand placement relative to where the ball is. In clip number 1, it was across my body, but in clip number 2, the hand was directly in front of the ball. And being directly in front of the ball when you contest is one of the most important parts of the contest system. But it's not just the horizontal distance but the vertical space as well. In order to register a tightly contested shot, you have to be in front and you need to close that vertical distance, which by the rules of the game, once again, defender number 5 right here is not directly in front of the ball. He did get elevation, but positioning was very poor. Once again, to emphasize that point, just take a look at this. That is not a very close distance between the defender and myself, but he was directly in front of the ball, making that a strongly contested shot. To emphasize, in my opinion, this should be a wide open shot. But why is this a weak contest? I'd still take that shot. That's still a good shot, and weak coverage is not bad. But because even though as short as he is, he's still directly in front of my shooting hand, the game will register this as a weak contest. Again, I disagree, but that's just how the system goes. This guy right here, which is similar to clip number 1, is going from left to right, but he had his hand closer to the front of the ball than the defender in clip number 1. This guy right here, while he's crowding my shooting hand, he only has hands up, and it wasn't even enough to close that vertical space between my defender and the ball hand. And here once again, even though he gets up, his hand is not directly in front of the ball, making this an open shot. It's these little intricacies that you need to understand in order to take your shot creation and shot making at a next level, because recognizing these types of coverages is going to be important. And while height, length, and closing that vertical distance matters, it's not everything. Take a look at this disrespectful shot from Kyrie Irving. Even though Zach Collins is right in front of me, and you can see that in the shading indicator, it's lit red in front of me, and Zach Collins gets his hands up. Because Zach Collins doesn't have high perimeter defense, that is going to register as a light pressure contest. And remember, 2K25 more than any 2K before eliminates ghost contests. In previous 2Ks, this would be a good contest. But because he's pinned to my right and he's not able to close that vertical distance, that is an open shot. So what all this means is now more than ever, if you got a hand down, that's a man down. Measuring horizontal distance and that vertical space is gonna be important in letting you know which type of tight shots you should be taking. This is an example right here of how to negate that because Luka was able to jump, but that's just Anthony Edwards being a cold MFer, bro. Oh yeah, and an important thing, ratings, badges, they absolutely matter. If you want to shoot like this, have Deadeye on at least gold. Hall of Fame is preferable. Set shot specialist and shifty shooter are also important. But take a look at my reasoning once again here. I pinned my defender to my left, meaning I can take this Devin Booker side hop jumper. Take a look at my defender right here. He is running horizontally away from me, which tells me he won't be able to contest very quickly because he'll have to change his defensive stance and animation state. And he won't be quick enough to go from one animation state to another, leading to a weak contest. This guy right here takes a swipe down, and as soon as you swipe down, take that shot, baby. It's gonna be a weak contest every single time. Understanding the shot contest system and understanding which types of lightly contested shots you should take will bring that shot creation to the next level. Not just for catch and shoots, not just for your hop jumpers, but also a lot of these tight spaces scoring. Understanding the distance between you and your defender, their ratings, understanding your badges and capabilities is the next level of knowledge that you're gonna need to widen the skill gap between you and your defender. And here's what I want you to do. If you've got clips of yourself or a whole gameplay video, review the tapes. I believe that in every game, there are at least 2, 3, maybe 4 possessions that you've been ignoring. But next game, as long as you have the badges and everything, right? But next game, I want you to take those shots. I want you to take them confidently. And I want you to understand the horizontal and vertical distance. Learning that spacing is gonna make you that much more elite. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one.